Hey friends, it is Friday in Michigan and this is not a snow day. It is indeed day 28 of the quarantine here in the Midwest. Numbers may vary by your location, but it is 28 days later and no zombies, but a whole lot of people figuring out how to live life in a new reality. I want to thank you so much for joining me. As always, love the comments. The comments are really helping me shape what future episodes look like. I've got some more interviews in the pipe. On deck, in the hole. They're coming. They're too much industry speak now that I'm a big time YouTuber. Or am I a podcaster? Great comment from an educator in Wisconsin. Milwaukee area, and he asked, does it have to be a podcast or a YouTube channel? Could it be both? I don't know. I'm going to play around with that, but I would really love your feedback on how you're consuming this and how you're passing it around. Yesterday's episode got a lot of feedback aimed at seniors and 8th graders, so I'm going to try and do some more talking to different audiences, but continue to share these. If it meant something to you, if you really felt it, then maybe someone else will feel it too, and that is kind of the point. So today, I'm going to talk a little bit about adulting. I know, it's hard. It's kind of dumb. It's kind of annoying. And there isn't really an instruction manual for it, to be an adult. What does that mean? Well, I think what we have right now is a perfect opportunity for us to do some of the real learning that our students, our children, our peers might really, really want to know. We have this wonderful opportunity to teach adulting. So I did an informal poll of people who live in my house. And I said, what are some adulting skills? And they came up with an amazing list. And the first thing they said is taxes. Now I know that we have a deferment for taxes. I think it would be a really great opportunity for homes to sit with all the learners and talk about how taxes work. One, for the skill. Two, did you realize, did you know this is how these things come? This is the connectedness of it all. I think that's a great lesson. No matter how old your learner is, you can talk about how much 30% is, or we do this, or this is how it works this way. I think that's a great opportunity. We are also right now in a census cycle, and the census is so important. It is vitally, vitally, vitally important to the way that a democratic representative government works. So having accurate census data is super, super helpful. Even just for responses in times like this and allotments. So you could sit with your family and do the census and genuinely let a younger person get that black ink pen and figure out how to check a box, how to do a job application. You could have a really fun activity where you make up a job application for some of the jobs around the house and the kids have to apply for it. The proper way to load a dishwasher. There's some stuff that's top shelf. There's some stuff that's bottom shelf. There's some stuff that doesn't go in there. Have those conversations. These are the things that I often see memes from kids their first or second year of college, which is like, I can tell you when this battle happened, and I can tell you how to balance 12 moles of this chemical, but I don't know how to X. Well, now's a great time for us to teach how to change a tire, how to change a battery, and when to change a battery in a smoke detector, how to change a light bulb, how, different light bulbs have different fixtures and handles and they have to be disposed of differently. Really love the idea of laundry. I don't know about you, but we're noticing some shifts in laundry patterns. Suddenly, I don't have basketball clothes and dress clothes for work and hang out after school clothes. I just have hangout clothes. So maybe we can take this opportunity to help out with laundry. We are going through rags and towels really, really fast. Maybe your house is like that too. How do you fold a fitted sheet? No, I mean, seriously, how do you do that? It seems like sorcery. But really, you can teach some people how to do this, how to build a fire. My buddy Jim Shields has a great YouTube channel. He teaches survival in central Pennsylvania. He's a high school teacher there. It's a class you can take. But I remember when my dad taught me how to make a campfire, and I know that different fireplaces, here's the flue. These are all skills that we can teach our kids or the people around us, or our spouse, or how to light the grill. What are some things that you'd like some help with? The labor distribution in your house. My oldest suggested how to put a felt pad on the bottom of furniture pieces so you don't scratch up the wood floor. I'm very protective of the wood floors in our old house. And that's a great thing. What a great project to get out, to measure, to stencil, to measure twice and cut once. That's a lesson I still could learn to be better about. how to pitch a tent and then camp out in the backyard or camp out upstairs, clear out the furniture, have a camp time where you talk about the necessities of how camp works. Yesterday we baked some Blondie bars in my house, and the fifth grader did it all. And I just kind of hung back. What do you think? Wait, how do you estimate that? And we had a great little cooking lesson. So all these things that we feel like we don't have time to teach, and I've said it myself as a parent and as a guardian, it's just like, it's easier if I just do it. We now have that time. And it's not really easier, it's quicker, but it's not effective in passing down knowledge. And then you get into some fun stuff like jambalaya, that's a recipe that was passed down, or the best way to pair a shirt and tie, or how to do that particular braid, how to do needlepoint. What are the things that someone taught you that you can kind of generationally pass on? And that's much more important than curriculum. And it gives you something to do that helps fill the hours for sure, but it also creates that connection and that sense of identity, and tell the stories behind those skills. I remember the first time I had to change a tire. Honestly, my dad taught me how to make a Manhattan. I was not in double-digit ages yet, but I still make a great Manhattan, and I know percentages and pours, and I have fond memories of that. So there's a lot of opportunities we have out there to teach the things we know that we might not consider important because all the other stuff in life seems so important, but now that we've got this pause, and now that we've got this time, we can take the attention and the intention to pass on some key bits of learning. With that thought, as we head into the weekend, I want to remind you that it is still really important that we support local businesses, especially our service industry people. So this goes, your neighborhood t-shirt shop where you get stuff, maybe a gift card is a really, really smart idea. Or maybe you do some shopping online and then have it delivered or mailed in a way that's going to be safe. A lot of restaurants are doing some carryouts, especially on the weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Maybe they're offering some carryout items for brunch. Maybe your family or your community celebrates Easter this coming Sunday. These are great opportunities to throw a couple dollars to those people who really make our communities what they are. And I'm gonna keep harping on this one because I think it's important. We're gonna go get pizza tonight from our local place, not from a big chain, but from our local neighborhood place. And you might have been noticing I'm wearing, since I started this 28 days in, a Detroit t-shirt, mostly from small vendors or little places here, to try and just remind myself about them and put those brands out there. So if you've got a favorite brand, or you hear someone's doing something on your feed, you can be the bearer of that and say, hey, did you guys see that the Charlevoix has this going on? Or did you see that this is happening over here? And you can pick up hair color from your salon. But whatever it might take, it's so easy to just look in and get bubbled up that it's important that we look out and make sure we're taking care of everybody. So be safe. Day 28. No zombies to worry about. Don't you turn into a zombie. Teach something. Share something. And if you've got someone in your house or somebody who's available by Zoom, don't be afraid to ask them to teach you a new thing and try that dish. Or how exactly does that uncle get his shoes so shiny? I bet he could teach you. Thanks so much. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. This is not a snow day. Taking the weekend off. Hope you do too. I'll see you back here on a new episode Monday.